Nature provides us with everything. Clean air, we get it from nature. Water, we get it from nature. Medicine, we get it from nature. If we destroy it, then it will harm us.
No place in Africa even comes close to the intact nature of the land, the ecosystems, and the wildlife. South Sudan is like a quantum leap from anything else, not just on this continent, but worldwide.
Lời chọn bờ vinh vào phố đây cho nghe lời đã gần quên của cha lao lời chọn perlet cái per bon ngom cái nhân lời về cái này perlet
nó có là ông ngõ đó đâu luôn mà cái nuôi cái này từ rẻ này mình bà đây nhà rồi u lấy in là chỉ có qua cái đốt ta đi bác nó có là ô à thiếu rồi tao mà chỉ nuôi cái này chỉ nó có lấy rẻ này mình
bắt theo mà tụi mình nó bùa tụi mình đâu đó cuốn mà đó cái gì cái gửi bánh mình làm cái gửi bánh cái
This region was at one point controlled by Sudan. There was a civil war and led to the split up of the north of Sudan and the south of Sudan. The conflict has led this area to be forgotten, but the conflict has also in some ways left behind this massive wildlife resource that's pretty much untouched.
Badingilo National Park and Boma National Park are more famous because of the migration.
We're dealing with an area of known migration of at least 14 million hectares that we know very little about. We started this major collaring operation to really depict a migration that no one's ever depicted before, which involves collaring animals from their entire range. There's a really good population of Nubian giraffe. We're finding more and more pockets of elephants here and there. There's carnivores, lions and cheetahs and things that we didn't know was here.
Hopefully this collaring activity that we've done now will be able to start to shed some light on how these animals are moving and how we can protect them.
We monitor all the activities in the parks. For example, now Mike is in the hare doing surveys. We are now monitoring him.
We need to do surveys probably twice a year and try to understand where, why, and how these masses of animals are moving from one place to another. We need to try to quantify the numbers and look at the trends of those numbers.
I never expected our country had this lots and lots of animals. At least it gives me the pride that I have wildlife in my country.
It's really quite spectacular and it desperately needs protection.
But with the development that's coming and as human populations expand into these landscapes, you could very well lose this wildlife population over the next decade.
Since African Park comes, things goes well. We are making history within the Republic of South Sudan. And those will be the first professional 15 rangers.
Yeah! Yeah! Two! Yeah!
Nature is eternal, and we need to protect it. We are entering into a new era of conservation.
The main work that African Parks is here to do is to manage the wildlife. But in managing the wildlife, we bring good governance to the area that has positive effects for education, has positive effects for agriculture, has positive effects for development in general.
Community are so important in conservation because when they are engaged, they are given more knowledge about the importance of wildlife. The conservation will succeed.
If wildlife disappeared, it will be hard for my people to survive also. Conservation of the animals, it will be good for the community to let wildlife to continue.
The local people really want things to change and want to see development, want to see advancement. The government and the Ministry of Wildlife are unbelievably supportive.
Now we are on the right track in terms of managing wildlife, conservation, and also soon we'll be embarking on tourism.
We can really help the productive livelihoods of these people by perpetuating natural systems.
And I'm seeing every livelihood will get improved in 20 years to come. This is my hope.